Hi ladies, so we are in the same area of Beverly Hills that we were before. This is where all of the stores are. We're 6 minutes away from the house. There's Aldi's, Target, restaurants, and a bunch of other stuff. I'm gonna put my phone down before I get a ticket. Okay, I just wanted to show you where we were so that you have an idea of
And there's a Sprouts coming up too.
and
I just saw Sprouts
coming up too.
Yes.
All right, we finally made it. So here is the neighborhood. I love the fact that you are up on a hill because we know when the rain comes, it's going down, down, down. It's not going to be by your house, which is great. The roof looks very new. I am waiting for the realtor to send me the information about that stuff. This particular house has wooden fencing all around. So we're gonna get ready to go inside and take a look. Mom, say hi. Alrighty, here we go. All right, this realtor's already ticking me off, making it impossible to get in. We have to go in through the back door because the key is for the front door. Whatever, I'm not gonna get into that. Here's the backyard. Backyard is nice, fully fenced. The backyard is on a little bit of a slope. Don't know if that would be a deal breaker for me, but it's cool. Nice fence area. That's the back of the house there. This is a privacy screen that they have up here so that the house next door on this side cannot see, although this tree has grown nicely so they couldn't see anyway, so this might have been put up after maybe, but it does provide shade, which is good. All right, let's see what inside looks like. Okay, here we are at the front door. Living room here. It is a split floor plan because this part is the living room, and then over here is the master, the primary bedroom, a decent size, walk-in closet. Over here, closet is pretty deep, so you can definitely fit shoe storage on that wall and then hang up all the clothes here. Or you can also take this whole rack out and redo it yourself, so that way you can really utilize more space in here. They have this really cool barn door. I like that. That blocks off the bathroom. Here is your primary bathroom. Nice long shower in the primary bathroom. Over here, this would be your dining area. It's not, maybe not a dining, maybe a kitchen nook. You can fit a kitchen table here, a small kitchen table. And then here's your kitchen. Pantry is at the corner. And here is your dining room. This is your dining room area. And that's the door to the backyard. So that's convenient because if you're hosting or if you're having anything, the door to the backyard is right on the patio. That's great. Laundry is away from everyone, so when it's running, you won't hear it. It won't bother you. Laundry room is over here. You can always put a door of some sort over right here so that you can block it. And then we have bathroom number one. Oh, sorry, bathroom number two. Someone is currently staying here, it looks like, because I do see personal items. Bedroom and bedroom. Oh, let me show you the closets. This is all closet right here. I am assuming this used to be a 2-bedroom home. They took the garage away and made the garage area bedroom number 3, because this is big closet for a secondary bedroom. Come on, Vanna White. Open it up. Show us. Show us the closet. The closet is very, look, go ahead, Vanna. The closet is long, it's deep, which is great because your son can definitely fit a lot of his things in there, or your daughter, depending on who has more stuff. And this closet is a normal closet for a secondary bedroom. So I am assuming definitely that this used to be a 2-bedroom home, and they had that 3rd bedroom, which is the primary bedroom, created out of the garage. So you have no garage here. Not sure if that's a deal breaker for you guys, but that's what that is. These chairs are big. They are not your small, regular sitting chairs. Mom, you want to sit on one so we can see how big the chair is? Just to give you a perspective, oh, you're so silly, of how big the chair is. So a sectional can definitely fit in this corner here. I don't know if you're going to want to put a TV on this cool wall though, but that would probably be your TV wall. Either that one or this one. You have 2 to choose from. Or, I mean, if you get a smart TV, it doesn't matter which wall you're on, right? You can choose the one in the far corner also. But that is it for this house. And we are going to see the next one. I do like this house. I think this is a great starter home for you guys. Being that your son is going to be going to college in a few years, this might be perfect because then you'll have that extra room. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize we had a fish. I don't think the house comes with the fish. Where'd he go? He's running away. It's like, who are these strangers in my house?
Oh, he is in there.
He is. I like it. We got quartz countertops. We have some vinyl flooring throughout, no carpet at all, which is great. Bathroom has tile flooring. Everything looks brand new. I believe the roof is from 2025. The AC is from 2024 or 23. I don't know, I'd have to double check. The only thing that I don't like is the AC makes a lot of noise. AC is right here, and I heard it as soon as I came in. So I don't know, because new and efficient ACs can run a pretty penny. If this is a noise that you can deal with, great. If not, I don't know, it's a tough call. There's always something to think about, always. But I'll stop talking so that you can hear the AC for a few seconds. I mean, other noise in the house will muffle it after a while. Like if you get a bigger carpet, that'll absorb some sound. You might even be able to change the door and maybe put some sort of like soundproofing on this door over here so that you don't hear it as loud. But I mean, by the time your daughter's running around and making noise, if she's anything like my daughter, you definitely won't hear it. But it's something to think about and see if you guys can live with it. All right, on to the next.
Functioning for the car, that's what they could
So this
do,
is where your garage used to be, right? It's not being sold with a garage because that's a 3rd bedroom. But if you want some sort of shade for your house, this is always an option later. You can get some sort of covering like that where it will shade you like until you get, like it is a carport actually, until you get right here where you're, if it's a rainy day, you're not getting too wet, you're still walking in through the front door and you're covered. And it looks like a few houses have that carport. I would assume the house was probably like this originally, where either it had a garage or it had this closed-in room, and they decided to, this is a Florida room because it has so many windows, there's probably no heat or AC in that room. But for this house that they are selling, they put heat and AC in that room so that makes it a room that you can use as a living space. So I would assume that this one was either a garage or it didn't have living space in it, and they just enclosed the whole thing so that it does have living space. All right. Okay. Now we're on to the next house. Okay, house number 2. Pretty much the same thing. They have a sloped street. So, like I said before, rain comes and it goes down the hill. You don't have to worry about it sitting on your property, which is great. Here's the neighborhood. Neighborhood is very quiet. This one is occupied as well. The owner is going to let us in. I'm going to try and ask all of the necessary questions between myself and Mom.
Hello.
And we'll go from there. Hi, how are you? All right, ladies. So here we are in the living room area. This really gives you a good idea of how big the living room is because he already has a sectional. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seats. And there's still room over here to walk past. And here's your dining room area. So this really gives you a good idea of how big the house is and how you can fit your furniture in. So let's go over here. He does have a dog, so we'll be able to see that also. This is the primary bedroom. Huge primary bedroom. He has a whole aquarium over here. He has a dog area over here. Closet is in this corner.
Can I open to see the size of the closet?
Yep. Closet is not huge, but it is fairly big. It is fairly big, but you definitely have space. You definitely have space in here. That blackfish is so cool. Oh my gosh. You definitely have space in here where if you wanted to put a dresser up here, you can. If you wanted to put an armoire in that corner, you can. Even if you wanted to add something over here. Or you can always, on this front wall, you can always build a TV area that has different drawers and different cubbies for you to put more things inside of it. I'll take a picture and I'll chat GPT it for you so that you can understand what I'm talking about. And here is primary bathroom. Nice size shower. I like that he has extra counter space in addition to the sink, so that way you can put all of your things there if you like to keep things on the countertop. I do, my husband doesn't, so we fight all the time. All right, let's go to kitchen. I do like that the kitchen is open. In the last house, the kitchen only had a little cutout over here. So I like the fact that this is open. It is electric, but this is cool. The fact that he has this cover over it to protect it. You can always decorate this area and keep it nice and neat when you're not using it. Garage is here. I'm sorry. Washing machine is here. There is no garage in this house. Washing machine is here. I like that he has all of the cabinets already. He also uses it as a pantry. So coffee area, coffee mugs, cookbooks, and then cereals all the way at the top, which is great. Pantry. And we have some pantry items here. And this is storage for cleaning gadgets, which I really like. More pantry stuff. So you can definitely store a good amount of food in here. And then up here you have more storage.
Cool.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Zarellas, we got soft clothes. So this is really cool. And I mean, I don't know if you guys use the microwave a lot or not, but you can always move that too, right? The microwave can go in here and your coffee go out there. Whichever way you choose, you have options to how you can change it up. This, I think, is a toaster oven. I think it's a pizza oven. Oh, I wanted one so bad because you can fit a whole frozen pizza inside of it, like it lays down, and you can fit a whole frozen pizza inside of it. And oh my gosh, dinner is ready. Here's your back porch. So this can be used as either a den or a dining area. I mean, you have options. A playroom for the baby, so that way when you're cooking, she's near. There is a TV in here. There is a good amount of space. He has a lot of pets. Here's the bird. Hi, birdie. And here are the doggies. Hi. Hi, doggies. We're gonna go outside and see them after we look at the other bedrooms in the house. Oh, and this is a New York picture.
This is New York.
It might be destined. We're coming to the back.
He's in his own. Oh.
Yeah. Here's the bathroom. Bathroom number 2. Bathroom over here is decorated as well. Oh, and he has a cat. So this is cute. Bedroom number 3 is here. Oh, sorry, bedroom 2.
Yeah.
So this, very similar to the last house. I believe they either had a garage or a Florida room where the primary bedroom is, because this one has such huge closets. And I'm pretty sure when we open this up, oh, New York in the house. It goes all the way through.
Boy, remind me of my daughter.
Right, I might need something like that. And so this is how he has his primary bedroom set up. But I mean, there's a lot of different things you can do. You can put your bed on this side and put your TV over here, so that way you still take advantage of the natural light coming in. The only wall that you cannot put your TV on is this one. That's it. But he must be from New York, because this is a New York map and this is a New York map. That is so cool. I like it. Oh, more New York. Yay! Alrighty. Can we do in here really quick? Okay.
Are you from New York?
My family.
Your family, because I see a lot of New York in here.
I love New York.
We're from New York. Okay, here is bedroom number 3. I was getting my bedrooms mixed up. So this is the other bedroom. He currently uses it as an office. But he has a desk in here. He has this huge hutch. Like, I don't know if you can see the size of it, but my arm doesn't even reach all the way over. Like, this hutch is taking up a lot of space. And he also has a sofa, a love seat in here. So just want to try and give you a perspective on how big the room is. And over here, he has another long closet. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff. Long closet. Okay. Flooring is nice all throughout. Didn't see anything looking crazy.
Linen.
Linen closet. This must be the AC closet. So
Yeah,
I think
AC.
closet. I think the furniture and the door make a big difference, because I can't hear his AC at all. Like, it's very, 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 very low. I'm gonna turn. Yeah, I can't hear his AC at all. Whereas the empty house that has no furniture, you hear the AC a lot. Oh, sorry, Mom. Just want to give you guys another peek here, and then we will go to the back. I think he went outside to smoke, which is good. We don't want any smokers in the house. Well, this is cool because you can see your car straight from your window. Not that you really need to see your car from the window, but at least you know, if we got somebody that moves in the neighborhood that's crazy, we could be like, hey, I see you. All right, let's go see the backyard.
10 years old.
All right,
She do.
here's the
When
backyard.
I got him, I lived in Orlando, and I lived in an apartment. And when I used to take him down to the dog park, all the kids kept running, and he got used to him because I got him since he was a puppy. She was a rescue.
Oh my gosh.
But once she gets used to people, she loves them to death.
Look,
like
she's
that.
running away from us right
I know.
now.
She's like, I don't trust y'all yet.
That is a built-in shed.
Okay,
It does have electric to it as well,
great.
and it has a light. It's very full right now because of the moving and packing.
Right, that's fine.
I know all my closets are a mess. And I'm
Does
sorry.
it have walls?
Oh yeah, it's got everything and shelves, built-in shelves and everything.
Okay, so
It's a tough shed.
that
And
does.
a tough shed has, I believe it's a 10-year warranty or 20-year warranty on it.
Okay.
It is transferable,
Okay,
and I do have the paperwork for it. And
can it be used as an office?
yeah, you can just put an AC in the window. There is a window in it. You could always put the AC unit in there. I don't. I use it for storage
Right.
because I have my own office right here. But
Right.
you can use it as a she shed, an office, whatever.
Okay.
It can run AC. It's got it's been electric. It is put in with the electric. It also has a light switch in the top.
Mhm.
The light bulb goes. You
Mhm.
can put a plug in there and put the light bulb too. So you can do plugs up there. But there's 1 and 2 outlets in there
Oh,
and a wall switch.
great.
Cool.
That's good office space for them.
It is. So I see your fence ends further in than the neighbors.
That is because right there you see that green box.
Yep.
That's the power. So that's the easement.
Oh, okay. That's an easement for the county. Okay. So you have a county easement right behind you. Oh,
I don't want you stepping into.
gotcha. So this is cool too because once you put your fence in, once you save the money and get your white fence, you know, that house back there kind of disappears. And so will this house over here. Not that it needs to. I mean, compared to some other areas that we've looked at, I don't mind these neighbors. Like, you can probably get some vegetables from your neighbors across the fence, you know, and save a little money on some salad or tomatoes. Like, I love that idea. And you know that it's fresh and nobody put pesticides or besticides or mesticides all over it, right? You know I have a love-hate relationship for trees, but I feel like these trees are far away from the house where you can definitely create more seating areas or more play areas. Like over here, you can definitely put a chair and a table where you guys can come out and enjoy. I see something growing from this tree. I'm gonna ask what these little beads are here. Might be a fruit tree, which will be even cooler, right? He does have some seating area over here. So if you get a play swing or a blow up, whatever, you can put it out and one person can be sitting and reading a book over there and another person can be sitting over here, or both of you can sit over here. Even if you decide to get a small pool for your daughter so that she can use it right now, and you just have one of those days where you're like, I want her to get in the pool and I want her to get some energy out, but I don't want to get in the pool. You can sit under this tree in the shaded area and just watch her play, right? You don't have to necessarily join her or have to stand up anywhere. And eventually, I mean, I don't know what the shed looks like inside because he did say that there's a lot of stuff, but this shed could be used as office space or you can use it as storage. But you have the option to do all of those things. And you can even put a chair of some sort right here. So that way, if you don't want to be inside and you want to enjoy outside on a fall day where it's cool and it's breezy, you have that option. You have a lot of options here. I like it. And it is, again, fully fenced, so you don't have to worry about that. He does have 2 dogs, so you're definitely going to have to worry about some landmines and your dog marking his territory all over the place. But you can even start your own garden here where you can grow tomatoes or you can grow, I don't know, what do people grow nowadays? Cucumbers or beans or whatever your heart desires, but you do have a section where you can pull these things out and grow them. So a lot of options, a lot of options, a lot of options. I like it. Let me know your thoughts. All right, ladies, so we saw 2 homes today. Mom and I are here to talk about them. House number 2 might be in the running for me. Here's why. The neighbors are really nice. Your immediate neighbors, I would say, they seem, I didn't meet them, but according to what the owner was saying, because we did meet the owner, the neighbors are really nice. One of them has vegetables and chickens, so you know, you make nice with them and you have vegetables and eggs at least once a month, which is a great savings.
The other one has an orange tree, and he said they'll give you the oranges if you want them.
The other one has an orange tree. I mean, even if you don't like oranges, somebody's gonna eat some oranges so we can save on some fruits, right? But not only that, I liked that they had a bigger patio in the back. The patio was already covered. In addition to that, the trees are actually growing on me at that house only because they're far away from the house and they do what they're supposed to do. They provide shade. So, like I said, you can put a play something out there, even if it's a temporary play something. You can put it out there, and if you don't feel like playing with the baby just right then and there, but you need her to be supervised outside, you have that option. If you have company over, you know, you have different places where company can sit. They don't all have to be jumbled up in one spot. And depending on where they sit, they'll still have shade. It's not like they'll be forced to sit in the sun, you know. And of course, I'm not talking about one of the hot summer days like today where it's 100 degrees outside, whether you're in the shade or not. But I'm talking about like a fall day. If everyone wants to go outside and play, if your son wants to have friends over and they just want to hang out outside, or even once you get the baby into school and you want to do a play date for her, they can play outside. But there's different areas where parents can sit or family can sit and they're not on top of each other, and it still seems like a lot of space.
The other plus is the shed.
The shed. I didn't see inside of the shed, but the shed has electricity, it has outlets, it has a window. It is all ready, good to go, whether you want to use it as storage or you want to use it as an office, or I don't know, you want to use it to do a hobby or something in there. You have those options. I like the fact that this house gives you a lot of options. You saw where the dining room was in house number 2. You were able to either have that as the dining room and the back as a playroom, or you can just leave that front area empty and have the back as your formal dining room. Either or. I like that it showed how you can fit a huge sectional in that area. They do have hurricane impact windows. That is a plus. I don't know if house number 1 has that. And the windows are 5 years old. So that's something that you don't have to worry about for a long time, you know. House number 2 is doing it for me. Now, house number 1 takes the cake on decor. House number 1 was very well decorated. And house number 1 is pretty much everything new, just like this one. No carpets in it. But you do have to do some things to house number 1. The first thing you're definitely going to want to do is try and muffle that AC sound, because the AC it is very loud in house number 1. So you will want to figure out how you can do that. How can you muffle that AC sound so it's not so loud? In house number 2, the AC sound was not as loud because they had a door that fully covered the AC closet. So that's something you're going to want to think about later on. Everything was pretty much new. I'm going to send you a list of everything that was new in house number 2. And I'll see if I can find out the age of everything in house number 1. Today was a tough choice.
Keep in mind though that house number 1 was pretty. It wasn't vacant, but whoever was living there wasn't occupying much of the house. Whereas in house number 2, most of it was being occupied. So you would get. I know she says house number 2 is newer, but maybe because they did the paint work and it's kept cleaner.
House
But
number 1 is kept cleaner?
Number 1, I mean. House number 1. But yeah, I much prefer all the options that you get in house number 2.
There you have it, ladies. Let me know your thoughts. Talk to you later.